Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee Wallach. I'm here every day with you as we explore this journey of life. So what popped up for me this morning was the question, who is my master? Yeah, I know that sounds like a really bizarre question, but the truth is, who is your master? Is it your mind? Is it your ego? Is it your body? And then if it is your mind, what thoughts in your mind are your master? And where did those thoughts come from? How did those thoughts get in there? Why have you chosen to allow those thoughts to be creative in your life? Really great questions to start asking, because as I come to explore life, I realize I'm 100% responsible for the experience I'm having. And the experience that I'm having is 100% my responsibility because it's coming out of my mind. And my mind is simply an accumulation of thoughts that I thought from the time I was born until this very moment. That becomes my mental atmosphere. That mental atmosphere attracts to me or repels from me. And so I realized that while I may not have chosen all the thoughts in my mind, I have the ability to reprogram my mind. That's right, reprogram it with thoughts that do serve me. And that's why we have affirmations. Affirmations are one of the greatest things. And I don't know if you're aware of them or not, but you can get Let me just say this. If you want some great affirmations, 25 great affirmations, just go to agapespiritualcenter.com, sign up for my newsletter, my daily thought, and you'll get a list of 25 of the best affirmations that I've created over the last 15 years. They're free. You just got to sign up for the newsletter. I do affirmations every day. I have my mala beads. And from my mala beads, I do affirmations without doubt about it. There can be no doubt that I am just that way. And it takes time. That's what I want to say. It takes time when you're using affirmations, because your brain didn't get programmed overnight. It's been programmed over your entire life. And so to reprogram your brain is going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take work. But the question is, do you want to continue to live the life that you're living right now, or do you want to have a different life? If you want a different life, then it's worth the time. It's worth the work. It's worth the effort. I know I'm sitting here and I'm in my middle ages, and I believe that every moment of my life is precious, and why wouldn't I take control of it? Why wouldn't I be the master of my thoughts? Why wouldn't I be the master of my body? And if I'm the master of my body, then I have to ask the question, what am I doing with my body? How am I feeding my body? What am I putting into my body, food and drink? How am I using my body? Am I exercising it? Or am I abusing my body? Am I putting great stress on my body? If I'm the master of my body, then my body's functioning is my responsibility. Therefore, I should be taking care of that body. The same thing with the mind. My mind is so powerful. And here's a key thing. A negative mind will never attract positive experience. Your mind, what you're putting out in your mind, you will attract that experience back to you. So who's the guardian of where your focus is? You are. No one else but you. Can't blame your mom. You can't blame your dad, because right in this moment, you get to choose where you put your focus. I would highly suggest you take your focus off the news. I would highly suggest that unless it's for expansion and growth, limit your social media. That's what I do. I'm on social media, but the things that I'm focusing on are things about expansion, about growth, about a more experiential life. And I truly believe that our only purpose in coming into this world is to expand, to have a greater and greater experience of life, which in turn gives us a greater level of awareness. And with a greater level of awareness, we have a greater experience of life. So everything that happens in our life is for the purpose of making us, or stimulating us, not making us, stimulating us to become more aware. And then you might want to ask the question, well, I am aware, and I would probably challenge you on that, because no one's that aware. No one's that aware a majority of the day. I just don't see it anywhere. Really be honest with yourself about what level of awareness you are. And you see, a person who's a master of their body and the master of their mind, they understand that they're not going to be aware a lot of the time. So what do? They create habits of thinking. They create habits of acting. And so when they create these habits, they're choosing habits that serve expansion. They serve growth. I have a habit of deep breathing every morning. I have a habit of meditating every day. I have a habit of what I drink, of what I eat. I have a habit of going to the gym. I have a habit of how I nourish my relationship with my wife and with my children and my grandchild. I create habits that serve me because I'm so aware that my subconscious mind can go wandering and can go backwards away from where I want. But if I create conscious habits, I know at specific times of day, those habits will guide and direct me. So it's about me being responsible for what it is I want to experience in life. I'm not trying to live up to anyone else's expectations. I'm not trying to live up to your expectations. I'm not trying to live up to any religious expectations. I'm not trying to live up to any political expectations. I'm living up to the expectations of the unique, whole, perfect, authentic Lee Wallach. I would invite you to live up to the whole, perfect, authentic person that is Delpha, Corey, Zoe, McBride, Maggie, and anyone else out there that's listening. Live up to what you are, who you are, your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is what makes you special. Do you really understand that? Your uniqueness is what makes you special. Your uniqueness is what attracts people to you. Your uniqueness creates experiences that juice you. That's right. It's your uniqueness. Don't ever, ever, ever give up your uniqueness for anyone. And don't condition your children, if you have children, to comply with everything. Teach them to imagine, to go beyond the boundaries of their current thoughts and to imagine a more expansive and greater life. And when you're teaching them, do it for yourself, because you deserve to have a vivid imagination. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about the power of the subconscious mind on Sunday. Corey, I'm also going to be doing a class online starting July 8th. The Power of the Subconscious Mind, based on the book by Joseph Murphy. So if any of you are interested in being in class with me, it'll be Zoom, 6:30 at night Central Time, an hour and a half. You can find that information on agapespiritualcenter.com. If you've never taken a class with me, I promise you it's where you'll go deep. I promise you will connect with like-minded people. I promise you that you will get insights that will change your life. Because classes is where the work is done. This is sharing. This is fun. This is nice. But this is not where the work gets done. This is just a teaser. So with that, who's the master of your life? And are you willing to take back your power by choosing how you think and choosing how you act? Because the only one who can choose that power is you. So make that choice today. Know that I love you. I accept you as you are, and I support you in any way I can spiritually. Until next time, make it a great day. Aloha.